Political correctness, we can't see life as it may be. That world hidden from you and me. I just laugh and start to sing. Ha 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 ha! It's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Oh, that Game of Thrones is what they play. Oh, a house of cards just day by day. Voters lose in every way. It's just like I always say. Oh, it's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Yeah. Donald Trump, he's got quite the past, with all sorts of legal probes all up his ass. He's gonna go to jail, and it's coming fast. But it's all a sideshow, and I'm just laughing last. Oh, it's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. The most trusted puppet in media is me. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam, Newsman.
You know, you read what others had done, and you try to match that. You didn't have the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. Sometimes things are so well done. Yeah, you know what you're saying to something. I've learned that it's everything you should.
Well, it's about that time where we talk about what we missed. What did we miss? I mean, there's a whole stack of stuff. Maybe that's what we'll call this segment, what we missed. Home prices hit record high in May as sales stall, up 6.7% month to month and 18.5% higher than May of last year. Median existing homes sold in May was $419,000, a record high price, and up 5.8% year over year. And man, what are you doing back there behind the glass, Jerm? You get yourself into real estate. That's really, I guess, what's going on now. Good grief. What else? TV weather gets political. Well, just mention chemtrails. There you go. You don't need to sit there and read that article. What else? What else is going on? Anything else weird? Oh, here you go. This is remember we were talking earlier about the $6,000 the $6,000 VIP treatment. Well, look, I just found something else, a $72,000 smuggling route that starts with charter flights. So instead of having to go through the muck and the water, and the $6,000, which they call the VIP pass to get in, well, you can say $72,000, you just fly in on a charter plane. Oh my gosh. Willie Nelson's not feeling well. He's 91 years old. He's taking some days off from his tour. So hope everything's going to be like that. Is moving like an animal secret to good health? Yes, absolutely. Yes, you're supposed to move around. You can't just sit around. You can't lay around. Moving is the secret to animals. Animal flow, body weight workouts gaining popularity. It's talking about just different types of workouts, but the idea is to move. You have to move around. You have to move. You don't want to get atrophy. You get more weaker if you just sit there and don't do anything. So you have to get up, move around, and go. Force yourself to have some energy so you can get energy. And then go to bed later and wake up with more energy. That's how it works. Let's see. A couple other things do we miss? Oh, it's heat wave. It's hot outside. Make sure that if you do go outside, bring some water with you. Good grief. Anything else? No? What? No. Geoengineering. Yeah, well, we just talked about that. So, will the debt sink the American empire? Well, debt sinks everybody. But you know what? When you can just create money out of nothing, I mean, hey, that's the way to go, right? Couple of things, closing things as we close out the show. At Sam Newsman, all over social media is where you're going to find me. At Sam Newsman. What else? Well, we have some announcements coming up here in the future. So just keep following us with that. We'll show the announcements. We'll make the announcements when it's ready. But things are going along well. Things are going along. What I need you to do, though, is I need you to stick around, because even though you weren't able to get lost before this show, you're able to have a mixtape after it. And that's really what it's all about. Having a mixtape, driving around your car, songs that you picked out, flip over the cassette tape. Where are you going to listen to that? Nowhere else but here, WDCE 90.1 FM. And who is that with? Well, it's with my friend, Sir Philosopher, and mixtapes coming up right after the show. Remember, at Sam Newsman, all over social media is where you're going to find me. Next week, we're going to finish out the Looney Tunes segment. Professor Deep Cut Dave, who was with us from Joe Fest. He was live at Joe Fest with us earlier today. That was pretty neat. But our last day of Looney Tunes celebration for men. Or no, it's for June. So June, Looney Tunes, June Bugs. That's what it was. I was trying to figure out what did we call it again? It was June Bugs. June Bugs is the name of the theme, and we have another theme picked out for next month. Don't want to spoil that yet. Maybe he won't spoil it next week either. We'll try to keep it secret. Keep it secret for what's going on in July. Remember, at Sam Newsman all over social media. I want to thank all of you guys for listening to the show. We're going to be back next week, 9 o'clock, 9 to noon. And yeah, I can't think of anything. Splatter Day at Toy Mercs. Save 15% when you use the code SKYDRO. That's SKYDRO at extremesets.com. Shout out to the crew out there in Oklahoma. The best catering crew everywhere. In the state. Yeah, they're listening to us. Shout out to you guys as well. I'll be back next week, everyone. Broadcasting live from the beautiful campus here at the University of Richmond. You're listening to 90.1 FM here on the only radio show dedicated to the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real media puppet. From the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday Morning.